what do you feel are the challenges of this work, or what's the primary challenges in-house and now in your work with CauseMatch? What do you think?
Challenges in the nonprofit sector? What do
I
you
know,
mean? Right?
weird.
What I come across all the time, and it's a challenge and it's frustrating, and it's really what we're working to change, is the scarcity mindset of the nonprofit world. And especially for, and it's often not as much the professional leadership within the organization, but often from the boards and sometimes from donors as well, who say, keep overhead as low as possible, don't invest in your growth, and I just want to advance the work that you're doing. So I'm giving you $10,000 as a board member every year to pay for the food kitchen, the soup kitchen that we
Yeah.
run, in order to pay for the food. And the thing is that it's not just overhead, right? It's what enables the organization to do the work that they do. So that overhead, quote unquote, might be their facilities, it might be their professional staff, it might be them being able to do the work that they do so much more efficiently and effectively with the limited resources that they have. So the scarcity mindset of we can't invest in growth is such a challenge. And cue Dan Pelota, right? If
Yeah.
anyone hasn't seen his famous TED Talk and now his movie, it's so good, right? Something like everything we know about charity is dead wrong. I think it's something along those
Yeah.
lines. Take the 15 minutes to watch that TED Talk. I love it, and it's so great.
It hits the nail on the head. I've seen it a couple of times. I made my kids watch it with me. My kids are being slowly, I'm sure they're gonna grow up and go, "What did we talk around the dinner table about?" Well, it was all about nonprofits.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
but that scarcity mindset for sure. And it's kind of funny, and maybe you've experienced this, because fundraisers are always being pushed to bring in more money. Like, I had someone recently go, "I've been told I need to increase by 15% how much we're bringing in next year." How are you going to do that? Like, if you've got the exact same tools, exact same resources, an increase of 15% is that's pretty freaking ambitious. And a for-profit would go, "How are we going to get there? We're going to have to get all of this underlying foundation in place,
Yeah.
whether it's tech, whether it's humans. We need that in order to get to this next growth space."
Yeah, 100%. And these are the conversations that I'm often having with organizations, with fundraisers, where they're conveying these sentiments that they hear from their boards, from other leaders within the organization. And look, CauseMatch is a premium product and service, right? We're absolutely not the cheapest out there.
Yeah.
I do believe we're the most effective. And so, what I'll often say to prospective clients is, sure, you can spend $1,000 on some marketing and Google ads and things like that and raise $10,000. And now you've netted $9,000 and your overhead is relatively low. It's only $1,000. Or you could spend $10,000 and raise $100,000, right?
Yeah.
And yes, oh my God, 10 times as much cost. Yes, but 10 times as much net revenue from the campaign as well. And so your board member who is writing a check for $10,000 is going to say, why did you spend my $10,000 annual gift just on some technology and coaching? Whereas the beneficiary of your life-saving work is going to say, wow, you're able to help me and 10 times as many more people because you've
Yeah.
done this. And we have to keep our eye on the ball about what is our impact, right? What's the impact of the work that we're
Absolutely.
doing, donor impact, organizational impact, and just driving your mission forward.